Have you ever had a thought and wondered if it was really your own? That impulse to check your phone, that sudden craving, that fear of missing out. Most people think they're in control of their choices. But what if I told you many of those choices were never really yours? You're not lazy, you're not broken. You're just living inside a system that's designed to manipulate you. Every scroll, every ad, every notification, they're psychological levers. And someone, somewhere, is pulling them. They call it engagement. But what it really means is control. Let me break it down for you. There's something called priming. It's when your brain is nudged in a direction without you realizing it. You walk past a bakery and suddenly you want sugar. You hear a certain word and your opinions shift slightly. You see someone yawn and you feel tired. That's not magic. That's psychology. And it's being used on you constantly. Now imagine this. What if your entire environment was doing this all the time? Not just bakeries or words, but colors, sounds, reels, likes, filters, algorithms. This is the dark side of psychological manipulation. It doesn't need to scream to be effective. It just needs to whisper. Often enough. And here's the dangerous part. It makes you think those whispers are your own voice. So, how do you break free? The first step is awareness. Because here's the truth. Manipulation only works when it's invisible. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. Start asking, why did I click on this? Why did that reel keep me watching for 2 hours? Why did I feel the need to compare myself to them? This isn't about paranoia. It's about power. Because if you're not the one driving your mind, someone else is. The second step, interrupt the loop. Let's say you catch yourself doom scrolling. Pause. Breathe. Ask yourself, what was I feeling before I picked up the phone? Boredom? Loneliness? Stress? Find the feeling, not the app, because that's where the real trap lies. Apps don't create emptiness. They just distract you from it. And the more you distract, the deeper that emptiness grows, so you scroll more, and the loop tightens. Here's the truth most won't tell you. Your attention is the most valuable currency in the world today. Why? Because it drives behavior, and behavior builds beliefs, and beliefs shape identity. That means the battle for your identity starts with a single swipe. But there's hope. And it starts with you taking back your attention. Here's a trick I use, aqui é mainon. It's simple but powerful. Every time you get triggered, much by a video, a notification, a craving, pause and label it. Say out loud, this is manufactured. Just that sentence cuts the wire. It brings the unconscious into the light. Because once you label the trick loses its power. Now here's the final step. And it's the hardest. Redesign your environment. You can't just rely on willpower. Your brain is energy efficient and it wants the easy path. So make the easy path the right one. Want to think deeply? Turn off notifications. Want clarity? Start your day without screens? Want to feel more joy? Spend 10 minutes in silence, like daily. These are not dramatic shifts, but they're deliberate. And the moment you become deliberate, you become dangerous to the system that wants you passive. So let me leave you with this. You were never broken. You were just influenced. And now, you're awake. So the next time someone tries to sell you fear, or urgency, or perfection, ask yourself, is this really me, or is this a trick? Because the moment you start questioning, you start winning.